the sound of the wind through an open door. And if no one entered, it was no crime. At least it was none of mine. And all I saw, I kept at bay. An empty heart in an empty place. There was no reason for me to live. I had nothing to give, nothing to give. I closed my eyes, and to my surprise, my heart was beating, I was still alive. Was there really nothing that I could do? No, it can't be true. I've been lying to myself for so long. I've been lying to myself, and it can't go on, 'cause I'm lying in a state. I've been lying in a state of grace. I'm lying in a state. I've been lying in a state of grace, and it can't go on. At first I tried to blame the world for all the evils that were unfurled. Rags of sin blowing in the wind over church and state, the rich and the great. But when I listened, all I really heard was my own voice and my own words. Sometimes begging for love, sometimes screaming with hate, screaming with hate. I don't trust that voice in my head. It's not mine, it's the voice of the dead. And why did you ask me what I think is true? I learned it all from you. I've been lying to myself for so long. I've been lying to myself, and it can't go on, 'cause I'm lying in a state. I've been lying in a state of grace. I'm lying in a state. I'm lying in a state of grace, and it can't go on. In the end, you are my only friend, and all I see is you. And all I have to give my friend, I will give it to you. Who do I mean? Who am I talking to? How could it be more plain? Wake up, look in your heart. Who are you? What is your name? If I take a shit in your perfect world, it's only so you know me by my smell. And though you turn singing. Why do these stars shine above? Don't they know it's the end of the world?